Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world today. We're getting our Final Fantasy XIV stream started a little late today, but here we go. We'll be working on the crafting for Shadowbringers. We're working on the final facet here in the Crystarium. We'll see how far we get. It could take some time, and we still need to level up some other crafters as well to get them to level 80. All right, so let's see. Last time we finished off armor, blacksmith, and goldsmith, although not all of them got up to level 80. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we'll have to do some grinding for blacksmith and goldsmith in particular to get them up to 80, which we may do offline. For now, we'll go ahead and work on the facet of what do they call this facet? The one with carpentry. Facet of crafting. Okay. And we've got to make us some canvas repair materials here. And it looks like Weaver's about leveled up here. And we'll need some Zelkova lumber. Looks like 12 Zelkova lumbers and 6 kudzu cloths. So 12 of these would require, looks like 48 Zelkova logs. So I guess for starters, we'll go ahead and gather some Zelkova logs so we can make the lumber anyways. Let's see, and that's going to be way out here in Stormblood zone. Alrighty, yeah. Here we go. Let's see here. And let's get switched to botanist here. Still waking up this morning, I think. What am I doing? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's up here. There we go. Well, I'm getting all turned around here. There they are. All right, let's see. Luminaire. And that ought to be enough, I think. Next thing we need is kudzu cloth. We've got plenty of ruby cotton yarn, it looks like. And to make kudzu thread, we need 2 per. We need to make at least 12 kudzu threads. And 2's made for each one. So, again, 48. Is that right? Do that 6 times. And 24 kudzu vines. Yeah, come on. And how does my voice sound? Does my voice sound too quiet or too loud? It's nice. Okay, well, good. I was worried it might be a little quiet, but I think I got it set okay last night. Oh, good. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll show you what it looks like too. You could even do this too. If you look in the bottom underneath where you do the message. Let's see. I'll go ahead and start one of these. Which one here? Yeah, I can change things out here. Change my voice.
Change the way my voice sounds. Use a different way of talking. Makes it sound a little bit different for 30 seconds here. So while I'm talking, my voice can be different. If you're listening anyways, you could hear it. So that's kind of another fun thing we can do with that. Something fun we can do with the channel here. And I'm planning on putting in some more and doing some other fun things as well. So we'll see how that goes once we
get more experience anyways, so it could be a little fun, I think. All right, back to the Crystarium, and we should be able to get the crafting underway. For the first quest anyways. Oh yeah, I need to check something else out too here, I think. Do a quick check. Oh, not that one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this other one. Yeah, we've got several different things that that we can do here, but I'm still having trouble getting some of them to work. You saw something? Yeah, there may be some things that go on your screen. Yeah, when you move over, well, it depends on if you are on a mobile device or on computer. There's some new things on the lower right corner of the picture, I think. But yeah, I don't have all those working yet, so it's I'm still trying to figure some things out here. I'll have to do some more research. Oh yeah, actually I probably should go ahead and see if I can get rid of some stuff from my inventory here before we move on. Oh, thank you. Yes, I should. Please drink more. Right. Try my tea. And I've got my big water glass here too, so should be okay, I think. Whoops. Don't know what happened there. Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, I gotta fix the microphone a little bit too. It shouldn't be hearing me when I move the controller like this. Yeah, that's not right. We'll have to work on that later. $940. What is that? That's something you see on your screen? All right, so carpenter. No, actually, I better go repair things here. There's Zelkova lumber. Go ahead and make up these here. And let's see, the weaver's got to make up this kudzu cloth here, which needs the kudzu thread first. Let's see here. Just trying a few things here. All right, see what happens here. And we got to make, oops, there it goes. Make this kudzu cloth now. Make 4 more of those. See how that works out. Still can't figure out those Streamlab points though. Don't know what that is all about. I've tried unfollowing, then following with another account, and it just doesn't seem to do anything. I will just have to do some research, I guess. Ask some other folks. Let's see. Oh well, I have faith we'll be able to figure this out one of these days. Alright, let's see which one we want to focus on here. There's Carpenter, almost 74. Weaver, Leatherworker needs a little help. Let's see what happens here. Two days later. It's done! The painting is restored. Now I can finally get some sleep. Thanks to the quality of your material, the painting should provide durable in any climate. The beautiful colors and fine details will survive a long time. Now then, if you'll wait just a moment, I'll deliver it to the client. Oh, and I'll be sure to mention your contribution. And when I told our client about you, he insisted on coming to thank you personally. This is Thaltal. So you are Anne. Thank you ever so much for helping to restore our painting. To others, it may be an unremarkable work of art, but to me and my family, it's an irreplaceable treasure, an heirloom from days gone by. From the days when Lakeland was the domain of the elves. For generations, my family called Damp Soul home. There, we lived in peace and thrived thanks to the bounty of the source, surviving war and famine alike. But the Sin Eaters came and took everything from us. In memory of his beloved home and departed kin, my artist ancestor took brush to canvas, the result being the painting you've restored. For long years we've looked after the painting, but in the heat of a quarrel with my brother, I'm ashamed to say I went and damaged it. As I was rueing my foolishness, I came to know about Thuna and her workshop. Words fail to express how glad I am that I did. With the painting in hand, I will go to my brother and make amends with him. After all, he's the only family I have left in the world. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. You haven't only restored a painting, you've restored the bond between my brother and me. I didn't know the full story till now, but I'm glad it ends well. And it's in no small part due to you, Anne. But to have family. A supporter of cherished memories. Alright, so that got leather worker bumped up quite a bit. See, carpenter will probably level up some more when we make more lumber. And then weaver we'll focus on, I guess, from here on out. Ah, Anne, how good to see you. Give me just a moment to clean up. We're in the midst of analyzing the leftover bits of the material you crafted. Bleep. Aside from record keeping, I also excel in analysis. Impressive, yes. Because restoration draws upon techniques from multiple fields, it's important to understand how certain materials and chemicals react with one another. Over the years, I've handled my fair share of materials, and I can honestly say that yours are a cut above the rest. There's no greater proof than the superior final products they produce. I consider myself truly blessed to be able to learn from you. Still playing around with that floating rust ball, I see. Bleep. Visitor identified as Owel of the Facet of Crafting. Bzzz. What is a rust ball? Why don't you make yourself useful for a change? Make something useful. After all this time ignoring me, those are the only words you have? And we're not playing around, I'll have you know. We've served many clients already, and there's bound to be more folk out there who have cherished items they want restored. They simply don't know who to ask for help. What's more, we have a veteran artisan on board now who prepares the materials we need. Anne here. Her skills are at least the equal of Master Herrig. Skills or no, it's nothing but a waste of precious resources. You do well to open your eyes to reality. It's all about you. Bzz. What is a rust ball? That was Owl. It might not seem so from that exchange, but we used to be close. We both lost our parents at a tender age, you see, and a man named Herrig took us in as his apprentices. Master Herrig was a restorer, and it was he who inspired me to become one too. When I was little, I had a doll. It was a memento of my late mother, and I treasured it like life itself. But old as it was, one day it fell apart. Back then, we suffered from far worse shortages than we do now. Everyone at the Mean struggled to do their work with limited resources, and no one spared a glance for a broken toy. No one save Master Herrig. He found me crying alone, clutching my doll. No need for tears, he said kindly, and he took the doll and made it good as new again. There's more such items at the Crystarium, Anne. Items that serve no practical purpose, that won't help us survive, yet mean the world to someone. They wouldn't have found a place among a refugee's scant possessions otherwise. So true. They're irreplaceable treasures, and I can't bear to watch them crumble away. As Master Herrig mended my doll, so would I mend the ties of others. In many ways, you remind me of Master Herrig. Not only are you capable, you're kind and dependable. It's a pleasure working with you, and I hope that our partnership continues for a long time. Oh, and thanks to Thaltal singing our praises, we're seeing more restoration requests. While most are straightforward enough for me to handle alone, I have a task here that promises to be quite challenging. For this, I hope to rely on your crafting expertise. Leave it to me. The client is an elderly drawn lady. She's apparently descended from Verberite nobility. Beep. The item to be restored is an antique Verberite jewelry box, formerly occupying the land now known as Ilmeg. The kingdom was destroyed by sin eaters following the flood. Due to the fact that the nation ceased to exist a century ago, it's difficult to source the materials their people once used. In particular, we're struggling to procure suitable fabric for the upholstery, and that is what I would ask you to prepare. My thanks in advance, Anne. So we'll be making, what is it? Upholstery repair materials. And we got to get us some miracle apple lumber. We'll need 6 of those. So, what's that? 24 miracle apple logs. That'll be enough there. The next item, the green glider skin, will need yellow albumin. We've got enough of that for the green glider skin. Iridescent silk. 3 times 18 iridescent silk threads. They make 3 each, so do this 6 times. We'll need, we've got plenty of effervescent water, so 24 iridescent cocoons. And it's, yeah, over on the other side of the lake there, it looks like. An iridescent cocoon. That's kind of interesting. The story talks about some material they need for someone who comes from this area here in Hmmm. And as it turns out, we've got to gather the materials to make the materials over here in Hmmm too. Clever, clever designers. It all makes sense. Beautiful with those rainbows, rainbow circles around those crystals. Almost got it all on one node there. Well, that will certainly be enough then. Even the green gliders are from this zone. All right, let's see, and I'll have to go buy some green glider skin from the market board there. So let's head back to Crystarium. I am not going to farm green glider skins. Oh crap, I probably got to go to another... Yeah, I'm going to go to another server, it looks like. I'm on the unpopulated data center too. We'll see. Maybe we can find some for a decent price. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's go back here and change servers. Still just one for there too. I really don't want to pay 1,500 per. And that's only 6, so not very many on each one. Well, there's more, but still not very many. Huh. And same. Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is let's go change our data center then. We'll take a short intermission while we do that, and then we'll be right back once we get changed over. Well, hang tight, we will return shortly. And we're back. All right, let's see here. We happen to end up here at back at our home in Ul'dah. Head over here to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, and we'll check the market board here. Ooh. Those are a bit expensive, but let's see what we got there. 11, 12, 13, 14 for under. Okay, well that'll be just about right then. There we go. Got 24 of those. All right, back to the Crystarium then. And we'll get these items made so we can move the facet of crafting stories along here. Assuming I didn't forget something here along the way. Which has been known to happen. It does. Alright, so green glider skins. Yeah, we got enough to make 6 of those now. Make 5 of those. And it would help if I increase the number so that we make them all. But if you're just joining us, welcome. We're happy to have you here while we go through the crafting and gathering portion of Shadowbringers. Get everybody up to level 80, prepared for Endwalker. That's what we're working on today. At this rate, it's looking like we should finish up by the end of this stream and be able to start Endwalker sometime tomorrow. We'll see. If things go incredibly fast here, we will be able to dip our toe into Endwalker today, but I don't think we're going to, because it does take a while to get through this crafting, especially when I drag my feet like this too. Let's see. We need some iridescent silks, some threads. We've already made those. Let's go ahead and make up those threads then. But let us know how you're doing down in the comments. If there's anything on your mind, even any tips or suggestions you've got, by all means. Anything that doesn't sound right, doesn't look right, we'd love to know about that too. So please drop those in the chat section as well. Of course, if you just prefer to lurk and enjoy the stream with us and the atmosphere here, that's great. We're just happy to have you here. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself with us. We're here to have fun too. Right. Oh yeah, I gotta make those silks. And some miracle apple lumber. That should be all the pieces, I believe. Let's go ahead and craft those up with Weaver. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that message out of the chat too, I think. Find out how to remove that message from the dashboard, I think. And last one. And let's see, 74, 74, 74. Yeah, so let's let Weaver turn in all of these. That'll get us to 75. hope. Yep. Three days later, I could curl up right here and fall asleep. But first things first, I'm pleased to say that the jewelry box has been restored to its former glory. I'm especially pleased with how the trimmings turned out. They're as beautifully vibrant as the day they were made, and it's thanks to the quality of the materials you supplied. Now then, I'll see this delivered to our client. If you can linger a while, I'll return soon with word of her impressions. Anne, this is Rosine, our client. She's so pleased with the jewelry box, she wanted to come and thank you herself. Duna tells me your contribution was instrumental to its restoration. For that, I offer you my heartfelt gratitude. My daughter, she will wed soon, you see. The jewelry box is to be my gift to her on her special day. Oh my, such joyous news! Our congratulations! With my husband no longer with us, life has been hard. There's nothing grand I can offer my daughter. Yet, humble though it is, the box holds special meaning to our family. It's been with us since before my ancestors fled Verbert. While most of them sought refuge in Yulmore, my great-grandmother and her husband chose to begin anew at the Crystarium. The box came with her, laden with the memories of her lost home. It was passed down to my grandmother, then to my mother, then eventually to me. It's a treasured heirloom, our connection to a time long past, and we've taken care of it as best we could. Alas, the years inevitably began to tell on it. Now the time has come for me to pass the box to my daughter, but its condition was such that I was embarrassed to do so. Thanks to you and Thuna, however, I can pass it on proudly. No words will suffice to express my gratitude. I'm forever in your debt. Such a special connection to have with your family and homeland. An orphan like me can only dream. I'd love to visit your homeland one day. Will you promise to take me there? Well... Oh, I'm merely jesting. No need to look so troubled. Bleep. I too have a homeland. Glory be to Alag. Long may she endure. Restore of cherished memories. All right. All right, and that's another one in the books. Phew! Tell me, Anne, what do you think is the difference between repair and restoration? In my mind, the aim of repair is to make something work as intended again. In contrast, the aim of restoration is to return something to its original state. That being the case, in order to do a good job of restoring, it's crucial to know what materials were originally used and how. This requires a great deal of research and analysis, and that is where Nodi has been most helpful. Nodi is a most helpful node. Now, an item may bear what appear to be imperfections, but be they scuffs and scratches or peculiarities in the wood grain. While we may instinctively want to remove such marks, we must be mindful that they may hold special meaning to the owner. Of course, if there's clearly damage that impairs function, we must mend it as best we can. These decisions we make through consultation with the client. We see through his eyes the item as it once was, and then strive to recreate it. Now, it hardly needs saying, but a restoration effort can only be as good as the materials used. I hope that cherished memories can continue relying on you. Of course. Thank you, Anne. Right, enough chatter. It's time to get back to work. Bloop. There are currently 3 outstanding tasks. Of these, 3 are urgent. Time to get back to work indeed. Do you have time to assist me with another task, Anne? Wonderful. This time, the client is a Zune Amaro handler, and the item is a set of Amaro barding, a very old set. We have our work cut out for us. Before the flood swallowed up their homeland, the Zune lived as nomadic folk. Amaro were a central part of their lives, and even something commonplace like their barding may carry great sentimental value. That being the case, we must give no less than our best. Not that we ever do otherwise, of course. Now, as to the specifics, what I require from you is the material for repairing the barding's inner lining. As the part that is in contact with the Amaro, comfort is of the utmost import. My thanks in advance, Anne. And there we go. Amaro barding repair materials. So we will need some Atrociraptor skin. Which, whoops. If I can do the right thing here. Alright. Oh. I guess our leather worker isn't high enough level? Maybe. Oh no, we just need the skin, not the leather. That's why. That's not a craftable item. Alright, so we just need some skin and pixie cotton from pixie floss. 6 of those, so 6 times, yeah, makes 3 each. 6 times 4, 24. We'll make sure we get us at least 24 of those. Crafting and gathering keeps your math skills sharp. And maybe these nodes right out here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this is pixie floss. Oh, just short by 1. And then let's see the next one, some white ash lumber. Is that here too? That might be. White ash logs. We'll need at least 24 of those, it looks like. Oh yeah, just right up to the northwest here. Yep. Well, that's convenient. I said right up there. If I can fly in the right direction, I'll find it. There we go. And that'll finish off the logs. Alright, back to the Crystarium and get us some Atrociraptor skins. I think we just need 6 of those. Yep. So, switch to Carpenter to make the lumber. And we just need 6. Amarl barding. Let's make the white ash lumber. Oh, we already made some of that. Okay, well, I could just quick synth everything. Crank these out. We'll have some extra pixie floss, and then we'll make 6 was it iridescent or pixie cottons, that is. All right, make 6 of those. Let's head on over to the Crystaline Mean. You know, we probably shouldn't have leveled up Leather Worker if we wanted to make sure Weaver got to 78 here. Oh well. That's okay. We'll do something to enough grinding to get them to 78 if we need to. So we've still got a a mid-story quest to do too after this, I think. All right, let's crank out 6 of these. Take a peek here, see if I can see outside. Oh, it looks sunny today. Looks like it's going to be a nice day outside here. Not too hot, not too cold. And pardon our stream while it's under construction too. We're working out some of the kinks while we go along here, but hopefully everything's running smoothly enough to where it is still enjoyable. But we certainly appreciate you hanging out here with us today while we try to conclude all of our Shadowbringers activities. Excited to be getting started into Endwalker with this character soon. Should definitely be happening by tomorrow, I think. If not towards the end of this stream, not sure yet. All right, there's 3 of those. Crank out another 3 here. Yeah, I love that music. Yeah, I got to do something about my microphone filters too. I had them set very nicely, and then I added some stuff here, and I've got to work that out so I don't hear so many bumps and bangs and scratches and pops and stuff from background noise here. So if you hear me bumping it or moving it around, pardon me, I'm working on it. We'll get there sometime. All right, that should be 6 of those. All right, let's turn those in, see where we're at. To simply behold the barding, one could sense the love the Zune bear for Amaro. We'll do that love justice, just you and I. Let me know when you have the repair material for me. As a matter of fact... Goodness, but this is exemplary work. In this material alone, you can see all the marks of a first-rate artisan, and small wonder seeing as you made it. I will see to it my restoration lives up to its quality. Four days later. Mother, is that you? Forget you heard any of that. It's done, Anne. That was one of my hardest tasks to date, but the Amaro barding is restored. In the course of using your material, I noticed the little details, the techniques you employed to alleviate the burden on the beasts. Such a thing would never have occurred to me. It reminds me how much I still have to learn. Now, we mustn't keep our client waiting. I'll be back soon. So, this has become something of a regularity, but our client wants to thank you himself. May I introduce Zen Guanbai. Thuna was most effusive in her praise of you, Anne, and I simply had to put a face to the name. Thank you for your part in restoring the barding. Allow me to introduce the fine beast who will wear it. Beep. Amaro detected. Proximity too close for comfort. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As you may know, we Zune once lived as nomads. In that hard life, Amaro contributed as much as any man to our collective survival, and we regarded them as family, raising them as we would our own children. Sadly, a full many were lost to the flood, and to this day we lament our failure to save them. The barding you restored is an honored artifact. Since ancient times, it has been tradition to bestow it upon the finest Amaro and its handler each turning of the seasons. It is our sole connection to our old way of life. By restoring it, you've preserved an important part of our history, of our identity. Excuse me. I understand there are those who disapprove of what you do, but know that you have the complete and unequivocal approval of We Zune. On behalf of my people, I thank you. There truly is no limit to the sentimental value an item can hold. I'm glad that we could be of service to the Zune. And while it gives me heart to have their support, as Zen says, not everyone shares the sentiment. Owl not least of all. Beep. A feathered reptile, Amaro, are known to spray water from their nostrils. Bzzz. Water and nodes do not mix. That's right, Nodie. Alright, how close to 78 are we now? But we also have this mid quest too, don't we? Oh yeah, very close to 78. Well, good. Hopefully this will do it. Whatever should I do? Oh, how long have you been standing there? I was so deep in thought I didn't notice you. You see, I've been pondering whether to speak with you about Owl. That you should appear at this moment is a sign. Please hear me. As you know, Owl and I were orphans taken in by Master Herrig. We were close friends, playing and arguing with one another in turn, and together we trained as artisans, but all of that changed when Master Herrig disappeared. Young as we were then, we weren't told what became of him, but it's more than likely that, like so many others, he was slain by a Sin Eater. From that time on, Owl and I drifted apart. Eventually, we stopped speaking entirely. It was only when I announced my intention to open my shop that he had words for me, and they were none too kind. "You don't understand anything," he spat out angrily. Well, he's right in one regard. I don't understand why he so detests my work. It goes beyond mere disapproval. He makes it personal, as if I've done something to offend him. This wouldn't be a problem, except Owl holds considerable influence at the Mean. A bad word from him and we would get no more custom. Sooner or later I'll have to settle our differences, but the mere anticipation of it is nerve-wracking. What I wouldn't give for a stiff drink. Bleep. Command received. Bloop. Instruction to Theuna. Proceed to the Wandering Stairs. I beg your pardon? Oh no. Nodi's going to summon Owl. Seems it's to be sooner than later. And might I ask you to join me at the Wandering Stairs? I could use the support. All right, well, we better go see what's going on there. Owl isn't here yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come at all. Theuna, so you're the urgent business that I had to drop everything for. Affirmative. Bzzz. Theuna has a score to settle with you. What was that? Nothing. Be quiet now, Nodi. Beep. Forced shutdown initiated. Bzzz. There's something I need to ask you, Owl. Make it quick. Unlike you, I've got responsibilities. All right, not everyone agrees with what I do. I understand that. What I don't understand is why you're so angry with me. You called me here just to ask me that? Ha, urgent business indeed. How easy life must be when your days are filled with play. What we do isn't play. We restore those items that hold sentimental value for the people of the Crystarium. Listen well. Thanks to the efforts of our ancestors, we've come to enjoy a semblance of a normal life, but shortages are still a daily reality. Shortages you do nothing to alleviate. In the time it took you to restore a single decrepit set of Amaro Barding, I crafted a dozen new ones. With Master Herrig gone, it falls to me to prop up the Mean. It falls to me because Master had to go off to satisfy some vain obsession, and you had to take after him. Beep. Node restart complete. Bloop. Resuming suspended operations. Owl not detected. Shall I fetch him? No, Nodi. Leave him be. I'm sorry you had to witness that, Anne. Oh, well, he didn't used to be that way. While I believe in what we do, I can't deny that there's truth to his words. But, go off to satisfy an obsession. The day Master Herrig disappeared, he had ventured out to procure materials. The item he was seeking to restore was... And I hate to involve you in my personal dilemmas, but I need your help. Can I rely on you? Yes, you can. I'm truly grateful. Let's return to the Crystaline Mean. I'll explain everything there. If cherished memories is to survive, we must do something to stem Ol's criticism. He's already done damage to our reputation, judging by the recent decline in business. We must win him over somehow, convince him that cherished memories is a serious venture, and make him see the true worth of restoration. With regards to the latter, I have an idea. There's an item which, if restored, is bound to strum on Ol's heartstrings. But I'm at a loss as to how we might show him that we mean business. Improve the workshop's appearance, maybe? Now that you mention it, our workshop doesn't have much to draw the eye. Perhaps there's something to be said for looking the part. Beep. In order to advertise their presence, shops commonly make use of signage. At present, Cherished Memories has none. Of course, a sign! Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, here's your sign. Anne, would you be willing to fashion a sign for our workshop? In light of all the help you've given us, it seems only right that you have the honor. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the finished product. Oh, and if you run out of materials, Nodi will furnish you with more. All right, well, let's make a high-quality workshop sign. There you have it. And no experience for crafting that. Otherwise, we could just grind on that all day, I guess, with free materials. How fares work on the sign? I can't wait to see it. Here it is. It's all glowy and high quality, too. Blessed night, what a magnificent sign this is! It incorporates all the techniques of our restoration work, a perfect representation of who we are. From the design to the details, everything about it is wonderful. Not only will this attract customers, it will serve to remind me of my goal to emulate your skills. I can't thank you enough for it. With this, we can finally show Owl that we mean business. I'll see to hanging the sign up as soon as possible. It's bound to be the envy of other artisans. All that remains then is to impress upon Owl the true worth of restoration, on which front there's something I would show you. This loot was a gift from the Exarch to Master Herrig. Since he left us, it has lain there, broken and silent. Apparently, it was an enchanted instrument whose power had long faded, but its tone was no less beautiful for it. Master would often play this lute at the tavern, and Owl and I would go and listen. Seeing how keen we were, he even gave us lessons. We loved the rich, soothing sound, and we weren't alone. Whenever Master Herrig played, the tavern was always full. No matter how rowdy the patrons were, as soon as the first chord was strummed, a hush would fall over the place. The music resonated with them, filling their hearts with peace in both good times and in bad. Bleep. Following Herrig's disappearance, however, the lute has been gathering dust. Well, that's because no one could restore it properly save Master himself. An instrument demands consummate skill. Back then it was completely beyond me, and even now I don't feel equal to the task. But I must try. Master wouldn't want to see Owl and I quarreling. No, he'd want us to join hands and serve the Crystarium and her people. As it does for me, the lute holds fond memories for Owl. By restoring it, I'm hopeful that we can reach out to him. And this time it's a personal request. I need your help to make this lute sing once more. Thank you. It gives me heart to have your support. I'll make ready for the restoration and let you know what I require. There we go. That got us to 78. All right, let's see. Now I'll have to see if we can get to level 80 or not by doing this. So, with regards to the loot, following analysis, we've determined the materials we require for the instrument's restoration. Well, as best we could at any rate. You see, being a gift from the Exarch, it likely hails from his mysterious homeland. As a result, it matches no loot from any culture or era I could find information on. Its shape is subtly different, as are some of the materials used. For these, we're having to make our best approximation. Beep. That is unlikely to produce the desired blockage. Detect. Right then, let's begin. As usual, I ask that you craft me the materials we need. Mark my words, Anne, we'll succeed yet. We'll make Owl see the true worth of restoration. Help me. Help. Zzz. And what are we making this time? Loot repair materials. All right, well, let's go get us some lignum vitae logs then. We'll need 6 of each of these things. So 24 lignum vitae. And northeast of Hostile Imperative here. We're going to have to repair our gear again too. Excuse me, little Smilodon. Here we go. Got the logs we need. Let's see what's next here. Dwarven cotton, sea swallow leather. Need 18 dwarven cotton threads. So do that 6 times too. 24 dwarven cotton balls. Almost enough. Let's see. How lucky do we get here? Lucky enough. That's good. We got exactly 24 of those. And then to make the leather, we need more yellow alumine. All right, let's go grab that. Just north of the inn at Journey's Head. And that should be plenty of yellow alumine there. Alright, back to the Crystaline Mean then, or to the Crystarium, and hit the market board up for some of that skin we need to make that leather. It is sea swallow skin, is it called, or hide? Sea swallow skin. So we'll want at least 24 sea swallow skins. Here we go. All right, let's see. 24. Yeah, well, we'll just grab these lower ones here. And just need 10 more thereabouts. We'll go ahead and take that 15. All right. And we just need to make up 6. close to leveling there. Yep, just another few experience points to level that one. I might as well make that last one and do that. Go ahead. Could use a level. Alright, and then Weaver to make Dwarven cotton cloth, Dwarven thread. And then the cotton itself. All right, there we go. Let's see. Next, we got to make that lignum vitae lumber. We need to repair here soon too. Yeah, we've almost used up all of our rested experience too. All right. Let's see here. And let's switch back to let Weaver do those, and we better prepare. We'll head back over to the Crystaline Mean as well. See, there's a mender right over here near the Aetheryte shard, as well as upstairs, but that's okay. Alrighty. Oh, it's looking pretty reasonable that we ought to be able to hit level 80. Mostly because we've got this road to 80 buff that we've been making use of throughout this playthrough. Alright, loot repair materials. We're going to do 6 of those. Yeah, should be pretty good. I think we'll be pretty close to level 80 with the experience we get from this turn-in, maybe. We'll see. And last one. All right. Let's see, do we have, oh, we've still got custom deliveries allowances too. That's good. We could go do some of those if we need a little bit of extra experience too. Excuse me. Get some water here before I start this. In order to stabilize the material, we'll need this and... Oh, greetings, Anne. Here, some loot repair materials. Oh my, the quality is amazing beyond words. It will be a pleasure to put this to use. Oh good, we did level up. My thanks, Anne. Now we have all that we require to restore the loot. I've never attempted anything so difficult before. I must confess to feeling not a little nervous, but I will give it my earnest best. With some luck, I'll have good tidings to share before long. We are now savior of cherished memories. And we can put on our new gear now too. We got everything we need for level 80 for Weaver now. And I can't remember, I think I may have, may need to buy one more set of tools for one of the jobs. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, we need a leather worker, that's right. Here we go. So we got tools and garments for everybody there. Oh, it's you, Anne. if you wanted to ask about the loot, I'm afraid I don't have good news to share. I've finished the restoration and the instrument looks exactly like it should. Knowing that the slightest warp in the panel can affect timbre, I went to great pains to ensure that the shape is perfect. But in spite of this, the sound is all wrong. It's not because we Vs have superior hearing either. No, the difference will be apparent to any who've heard the lute, and definitely to Owl. I can only assume it's due to the material, but I don't know what else we can use. Bzzz, bzzz. All right, something on your mind, Noti? Bzzz. Hit me, and hit me. Theuna doesn't seem to notice that the node has encountered an error. She's preoccupied with her thoughts. So, let's see. I'm going to give it a firm whack. Wham! Bloop, bloop. Node restart complete. Bzzz. Thank you, Anne. The answer lies in Herrig's final destination. He went to Calusia to procure material for the soundboard. What? Calusia, you say? Affirmative. There he intended to trade with the Ondo for the material which is found on the seafloor. A material from the sea. If it's what I believe it is, I may actually have some in my stores. I purchased it from an Ondo merchant thinking it might be useful. It didn't occur to me before, but it might just work. Could you please analyze it, Noti? See if it's suitable for restoring the loot. Beep. Analyzing material. Bzzz. Its composition closely resembles that which was originally used for the soundboard. Wonderful! It's almost too fortuitous to be true, but I'll accept whatever help we can get. And I'm sorry to burden you yet again, but could you fashion a modification component using this material? We'll succeed this time, I know it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do it then. Piece of cake with our new gear. All right. I'm sorry to burden you yet again, but I can't do this without your help. Please fashion for me the component. Already done, Theuna. Oh, this looks promising. Yes, very promising indeed. I'll put it to use at once. It's finally done. Master Herrig's lute, precisely as it once was. Beep. Analyzing lute. Bzzz. It is identical in both appearance and sound, with a margin of error of 1%. In other words, excellent work. I don't know how to thank you, Anne. I couldn't have restored the lute without your help. You're the finest artisan I know, and I count myself blessed to have had the privilege of handling your handiwork and growing from it. Now, I realize that when we first met, I said something to the effect of not asking you to teach me. But if you might indulge me one question, is there a tenet that you adhere to? Principles that guide you? I would have to say, let's see. Yeah, this is a good one. Know the material, be the material, and love the material. I see. To reach the pinnacle of your craft, you must know your materials like you know yourself. And in treating them with love and care, we can draw out their full potential. Thank you, Anne. I'll carry these words with me in all I do. Now then, it's time to present the lute to Owell. Ideally, I'd like to meet him where Master often performed. The question is, will he come when asked? He was none too willing last time. Bleep. Command received. Determining Owell's location based on previous movements. Bloop. Instruction to Thuna and Anne. Proceed to the wandering stairs. What? Now wait just a... no time like the present, I suppose. As before, Anne, I'd appreciate it if you could be there too. Come, let's get this over and done with. No sign of Owell yet. I swear, the wait is the worst part. Do something about this rust ball. It gave me a bloody lightning shock. Bleep. It was a minimal release of energy intended to encourage Owell's attendance. I'm so sorry. It's just, there's something I wanted to show you. Master Herrig's lute. You fixed it? Not by myself. I had help from everyone at Cherished Memories, from Anne and Nodi. This is fine work. Not even the slightest warp, and the ornamentation is immaculate. You've done well to restore this thing. But so what? Will it feed the people? Shield them from the cold? I didn't think so, but if there's nothing else, I'm returning to work. I thought I heard a nostalgic sound. What should it turn out to be but Master Herrig's lute? When my brother and I lost our parents, the music comforted us, lifted us up from the depths of sorrow. After a hard day's work, There was nothing better than listening to these soothing notes while trading tales with my kin. It helped us to face another day with a smile. Ah, I remember the day I met my husband in this tavern. 'Twas Herrig's music that drew us here, and we might never have known each other otherwise, and had our beautiful daughter. Yay. Master Herrig knew Owell. He knew how this loot could touch people's hearts. And he felt it worth restoring in spite of the risk to obtain the material. Although Master is gone, his loot may still bring hope to those who live in despair and bind together those who are left behind. Bleep. Indeed, my former master, the Archmagus Noah, imbued the loot with a prayer of hope when she created it. Bzzz. Glory be to Alec, long may she endure. The person who made this loot was your master? What an amazing coincidence! All right, Thuna, I understand now what it is you seek to do, and I accept that it's for the good of the people. I have a confession to make. The person who broke the loot, it was me. I remember watching Transfixed as Master Herrig worked on it. The way he took the battered old thing and made it gleam again, it was simply magical. But when I picked it up to take a closer look, it slipped from my hands. I braced myself for Master Herrig's fury, but he wasn't angry in the slightest. "There's no need to cry," he said with a smile. "What is broken can be fixed." Then he set out and never returned. Though I was but a boy then, I knew full well that the loot served no practical purpose. It wasn't essential to our survival. The thought that Master died in vain ate away at me. I hated myself for breaking the loot, and I hated the very idea of restoration. So that's the way of it. But you've opened my eyes. Master's work was important, I understand now. Though we might have food to fill our bellies and a roof over our heads, what's it all worth if we don't have hope for the morrow? You have my gratitude, Anne. Thanks to you, I've come to realize the importance of the bonds we share. The loot has brought many people together. Perhaps one day it'll bless us orphans with families of our own, too. Well, young ones, it seems to me the two of you already have family. Each other. Owell may have fooled you, Thuna, but he doesn't fool me. 'Twas out of concern for your safety that he opposed your venture. That is the very definition of brotherly love. I'm going back to work. But Thuna, if you ever need help with anything, be it a component you can't make yourself, you come straight to me. I won't have you die trying to do everything on your own. Family. I suppose deep down I knew it was true, but to actually say the word, it's a little embarrassing, but not unpleasant. Come, my friend, let's return to the workshop. I'd like to thank you properly. And finish the quest where it should finish. Thanks to you, our workshop can continue doing its good work. I'm truly glad to have met you. Tell me, Anne, do you think Master Herrig heard my playing as well? Sure he did. I like to think so too, and I like to think that he was happy to see Owl and I mend the rift between us. I'll do all I can to nurture our bond, and if something should cause it to break again, bleep, then we hit it hard. Now, that only works for you, Nodi. I'll continue honing my skills, ever aspiring to reach your heights. And whatever the future has in store for Norvrant, I'll continue doing my part to make it a better place by keeping the people's cherished memories alive. And whenever I can, I'll go and play the lute at the tavern. As it did in Master Herrig's hands, its music can bring some comfort to the people once more. Forgive me, Anne. I know you're a busy woman, so I won't keep you any longer, but promise to pay me a visit from time to time, all right? You'll find me right here, doing what I love doing best. We are a restorer of bonds. All right, now Catless would like to talk with us since we've finished all of the facet quest lines. There I was, thinking that today would be a wonderful day, and who should appear before me but the Warrior of Darkness herself. You've been keeping busy killing eaters and wardens. We've heard all about it and been singing your praises the whole while. Though you've not been content to make a difference that way alone, have you? You've been indispensable to all 5 facets from what the artisans have been telling me. Speaking for the Crystaline Mean, believe me when I say that we cannot thank you enough, my friend. Oh, that's quite all right. If compliments put you off, then why don't I trouble you with a request instead? An odd but inevitable one, given that it's been a century since we've had the privilege of a proper night sky. It's great and grand to be sure, but some of the children aren't taking to the change well. The dark is a strange and unfamiliar thing, and they see their worst fears hiding in the deepest shadows. So, I have a mind to show them what they needn't fear the night. Interested in lending us a hand, Anne? That's wonderful, because I haven't any inkling how to proceed. I myself was born after the flood, so I've honestly no idea how people used to deal with this sort of thing. Why don't you start by speaking with some of the children I mentioned? Ask them what it is about the night that bothers them, and we'll take it from there. All right, well, let's go find some children here. Where are they? Back over at the, near the pendants. All right. What is it, miss? I don't know. The night sky is pretty to look at, I suppose, but I have my own room, you see, and when I have to go to sleep in it by myself, it's a little scary. And when you hear something out in the dark, you can't always tell who or what it is, you know? Like if it's my little brother or a ghost. Hey, miss, there's something you want to say? Do I think the night is scary? Of course it's scary. Even if you closed the curtains when you were indoors, it never got as dark as it does now. It's so hard to go to sleep now, not knowing what might be out there. Huh? What do you want? Am I afraid of the night? Me? It's just the sky getting dark. What's so scary about that? All the adults are happy about it too, so if they're not worried, why should I be? I mean, it's not easy walking in the dark when you need to take a piss, but that's only because I'm afraid of bumping into something. It's not like I'm terrified of some evil monster grabbing me when I'm not looking. Nope. Back already? So, what did our little ones have to say? That all makes sense, I'll admit. Even the heaviest curtains never quite shut out the light, so we haven't been sleeping in true darkness for a good long while now. At their age, it's all too easy for your imagination to run wild and put strange ideas in your head. Every little noise could be attributed to a slavering beast or worse. Right then, I think we know enough to put our people to work. It's time for the dedicated artisans of the Crystaline Mean to come together and create new products to put our children's minds at ease. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Up to now, we've devoted the bulk of our resources and manpower to shoring up our defenses against sin eaters. But now that the danger posed by that menace is much reduced, I think we can afford to diversify our efforts. After all, it'll be the children who build upon our legacy in this new world of ours. There we go. Interesting, interesting. Display switched on me there. Oh, okay. Well, that's something not working right there, it looks like. Let me just take a moment here, see if we can get things sorted out here. Uh-oh. Yeah, something's not quite right. All right, well, I need to take just a quick break. I can't even change the scenes here, so hang on just a second, and we will do what we can to get this sorted out here. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta love it when there's little quirky problems you gotta work out sometimes. All right, so let's see. Hey, thanks for the raid there, RKO. We appreciate it. We are experiencing some technical difficulties here, so I'm working on those. Let's see here. I can't do much here on this end. I'm gonna have to be working on some stuff. How are you doing there? No, I didn't get a haircut. It's just I look different, I think, with the headphones off, probably. Although I guess my wife did cut my hair, I guess it's been a few weeks ago now. So how did your stream go? Yeah, I've got a couple displays here, and the display where my OBS and Mix It Up and almost everything else that I monitor is not working right now for some reason. The display is working, but the HDMI connection into it has got an issue, it looks like. Really fun, about 6 hours of Jackbox and 2 of Spelunking. Oh, well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. That's right, we hit it. Thank you, Allie. Oh, thank you all for the subscriptions. Man, we really appreciate that. Thank you for that. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Allie. Yeah, it's been my pleasure. Thank you all so much for your support as well. This has just been an amazing ride so far. I'm enjoying it immensely. So anyways, let me try to introduce myself. I can't switch my scenes here, so you'll just have to bear with the small picture of me in the chatting screen here. But yeah, I'm Audible Zen, and I'm playing Final Fantasy mostly these days. Oh my gosh, look at this. All the different subs. Oh man. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that Lily got in on that too. Lily's been a big supporter of us too. Been here for a long time, hanging out in our streams as well. Thank you. And yeah, even got one. Yeah, boy, we got several of them there. Man, that's good. Well, at least I'm glad that my alerts are working anyways, and I got those set up right. Let's see. But yeah, I'm Audible Zen. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 since January. I'm doing other games as well. I'm currently doing Infinite Undiscovery on Wednesdays and Fridays, typically. Yeah. Sometimes on Mondays as well. Once I get that run through finished up, we'll be switching to a new game. Maybe if I can put together a list of possible games, we can have a vote sometime as to what the next one should be. But I certainly welcome everybody. I hope this is a safe place for everybody. That's my intention, where you can just say what's on your mind, be respectful and courteous, of course, and just be here and have fun with us. We're just happy to chat with everybody. And if there's anything on your mind or anything that concerns you, even tips and suggestions about our channel, we're happy to hear about those as well. So if you have anything else you would like to say, by all means, drop it down in the chat. If you're more inclined to lurk and just enjoy the atmosphere in the streams, by all means, do that. We're just happy to have you here and enjoying your time with us, and we appreciate you visiting here. Well, let's see if I can figure out how to get this this monitor working with the let's see, how would I do this? I've got to figure out what to do here. I wonder if it's the cable. The cable, I have to try switching the cable maybe. That could be it. Oh, thank you. I'm having trouble seeing it on my other monitor. Miss Dareth, yeah, thank you so much. You dozed off while RKO was streaming. Yeah, I guess the music, the music from Bush kind of can wake you up too when that plays. Mist works like the word mist. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Mistereth. I think I see it. Mist. Okay. Just call you Mist though. That's cool. Well, welcome, Mist. Thank you for coming in, first of all, with the raid. Sorry we woke you up, but I hope at least it's not too bad. Hope at least being awakened is worth a little bit anyways. So thank you for that. We appreciate it. Let's see what else here. I got to figure out what to do. I may just have to ending the stream here shortly if I can't get this figured out right. But Yeah, RKO loved his and Allie's voices putting you to sleep. Oh, well, thanks for the follow, Mist. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, we're happy to have all the new people that want to follow us and enjoy our stream with us here. I wish it could be more entertaining right now. You know what I can do? I can't do much with the stream, but I can at least finish off this quest. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and at least finish off this quest here that we're working on. And oh yeah, Spelunky, pretty chill. I did tune into one of your streams on when Spelunky was going there too. It is kind of relaxing. Just watching it and enjoying the atmosphere for that. All right, let's see if we can get back to this for a short time. But now that the danger posed by that menace is much reduced, I think we can afford to diversify our efforts. After all, it'll be the children who build upon our legacy in this new world of ours. Relaxing to watch, infuriating to play. You know, I have encountered some games like that too. Yep, I must admit that I get frustrated sometimes, especially if they require a lot of coordination and quick reflexes, those sorts of things. Those do get frustrating for me sometimes. Besides, I imagine the solutions we'll develop will serve just as well to aid adults in living and working through the night. First order of business will be to inform the leaders of the respective facets, Iola, Theuna, Bethric, Keshi-Ray, and Frithric. Brief them on the task at hand and offer them whatever assistance they require. And yeah, just, special note to RKO and Allie. The farthest thing from my mind was that, you guys would bring it. Well, I figured you might raid in, at some point again in the future, of course, but to actually support the channel with subscriptions too. Man, thank you so much for that. That just means a whole lot to me for sure. We appreciate that. Also, Lily, I'm glad that you got that subscription too, because I was hoping we'd find a way to get you one since you've been supporting us for forever, it seems like now. But yeah, I thank everybody for hanging in here with us, and I certainly plan to do whatever I can to help folks out in the future as well. Yeah, use your Prime for that. Yeah, I was hoping I would be able to use my Prime for something to, as like a reward to somebody, but when I hit affiliate, it automatically subscribed myself to my own channel, which seems kind of odd. I was hoping I could use my Prime for, somebody else. That's what my intention was going to be, just use that as a some kind of recognition award, I guess, or something like that. But either I didn't have things set up right, or it just doesn't work that way, and I have to just accept the fact that they're going to use my Prime subscription to subscribe myself to my channel. I guess, so who knows. Don't know if it can be gifted though. Oh, okay, thanks, Mist. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning. Here it is. I guess it's been right about 5 months in to my Twitch journey so far, and still learning a lot of stuff. I tell you, the past 2 days since I got that notice from Twitch about becoming affiliate, or being eligible to become affiliate, I've been doing a lot of work. I've been staying up late at night. That's why I was late getting this stream started this morning too. Just a lot to figure out, trying to get interesting and engaging things figured out for the viewers and everything. Oh, really? in over a year and still no idea what you're doing. Well, oh, that reminds me, if you're actually streaming, yeah, let me know if you're actually streaming. I'd like to make sure I follow everybody here too. I'm gonna put you on follow too, Mist, because I am curious just to get ideas from other folks too. That's why I like to follow folks and watch them. Oh, somebody did the voice mod. See, I can't see that it went off, unfortunately. It should have been a message in the chat too. Somebody turn on the voice mod at some point there. Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, the overlay. Yeah, I turned off the overlay. That's because it's available. I set 2 voices down in channel points. I put a Magic Chords voice and a banana, which, you know, there's several of them I can add. I just took it off as a bits enabled service. I just wanted to trigger them using channel points for now, just so people can enjoy themselves. I don't want people to have to pay bits just to hear something interesting like that going on. I'm trying to find a way to do it with the stickers too. Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now I can just speak with the magic chords for a little while. So let's go ahead and start one of these quests while we're speaking magic chords for a few seconds. Yeah, some funny sounds. The good captain returns, come to rescue me from a life of monotonous toil and drudgery. Thank the gods for that. Precious few people are so skilled in the art of conversation as you, my friend. And what's next? The children are afraid of the dark, but the dark affords such ample opportunities for the creatures of the night to hunt and, now that I think on it, that could well be the problem, couldn't it? Yeah, the dialogue with the voice mod. There you go. On the other hand, if we can help the children overcome their fears, they will surely delight in these new opportunities to study countless nocturnal creatures. Is it that funny? Yeah. Pretty interesting, I think. The question is, how best to go about it? Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch the VOD, because I can't hear while it's happening here, so that's going to be funny. Well, never you mind the minutiae. I'll come up with my
own unique approach soon enough. No need for you to trouble yourself further. Yeah. Now we're banana, okay. Let's continue on here. Alright, let's talk to Thuna. Anne, how does this morning find you? Is this a social call or do you have a commission to make? Well, you see, the thing is, I see. Indeed, the creativity of a child's imagination is unrivaled.
And the darkness makes for quite the canvas. I'm sure they've thought up all manner of terrifying creatures. That reminds me, I've got to tell Nodi again to stop roaming about at night. If the children keep bumping into it, they're going to be too terrified to relieve themselves at night. Or so terrified they do it before they make it to the facilities. But back to this project of ours. Honestly, I think we can handle this all by ourselves. I know Catless asked you to help us out, but after everything you've done for us, I think it's past time we proved how far we've come. Oh yeah, it does that auto-tune thing. Yeah, I actually got the idea of watching Escapades channel. Yeah, she does some funny stuff in the evenings here. Not so much funny. It's a serious channel, but let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. She does some voice mods as well as visual filters on her channel. And while I'm thinking about it, let me get these other shout outs done. Here, thank you so much for that raid, RKO. I think I may have done one automatically when you came in too. So, but anyways, I think I've got that automatically set up. And then Allie as well. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Yeah, you get some rest, Mist. You know, it's late where you are, time for you to go to bed. And I know KP. I've followed her for quite a while, I guess, and I do enjoy jumping in there and chilling on her stream while I'm doing other things on the computer from time to time as well. I mean it, really. Head to the stairs, have a cup of tea, or a pint of ale even. Relax and leave the labor to someone else for a change. Hey there, Anne. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're getting sweet on me. Well. So, Catalyst wants us all to pitch in and find a way to comfort the little ones jumping at shadows. Good for her. It's not as though I don't understand. Even big, strong adults like you and me have imaginations that can run wild, especially in the dark of night. No need to consult with the others, though. I'll take the lead in this. I have a mind to show you and her what we can do, so you just sit back and wait. You'll see, Anne. The only thing more beautiful and impressive than yours truly is the masterpiece we'll forge for the children. Hello, Anne. Got business with the Facet of Fishing or with me personally? Something to put the little ones' minds at ease in the dark, eh? It so happens I might have come across something ideal for this very purpose. I'd need to cobble together this and that first, though it'd be a largely natural solution, but one I'm confident the children will enjoy. Yes, I think this just might work. I'll not need long, though. I will need to, I should say no more. Better to surprise everyone, I think. I promise you won't be surprised. Won't be disappointed. Well met, Anne. How wonderful it is to see you again. Come to while away the quiet hours discussing Amaro husbandry? Not exactly. The children are afraid of the night? Interesting, very interesting. I wonder if some of the younger Amaro are of similar mind. I shall have to consult with Skip just in case. Wait, what were we talking about again? Ah, yes, the key factors which determine whether or not certain recessive traits manifest in a given Amaro. 'Twas a joke. When you give me that look, it's a joke. Rest assured that this project to allay the children's fears shall have my undivided attention. I should think myself more than capable of determining and crafting the perfect solution to their problem. I was a child once, after all, and indeed, I am arguably still a child at heart. Did you manage to speak with everyone? Yes, I did. I didn't intend for them to develop individual solutions. It's sounding more like a competition than a collaborative effort. On the other hand, if they're so motivated to demonstrate their abilities, who are we to deny them? This is your fault, really. If only you hadn't gone and inspired them. Anyway, let's call the children to gather in the rotunda for the unveiling. You'll wait with them too, won't you? I think the artisans are doing this as much for you as they are for them. Off to the rotunda. It's 10:20 something a.m. game time here. Waiting. Waiting, waiting. And it's dark now. Boy, it got dark fast. Can't believe I'd wait almost 10 or 11 hours just for it to get dark. It's so pretty! Of course it is. For the finest smiths in all of Lakeland, all of Norbrant, I'd wager, a little project like this is less troublesome than breaking in a new pair of boots. I like the light of this one. It's nice and warm. I see you are a young man of refined tastes. The light is the product of an alchemical reaction that can be sustained with minimal effort, generating a softer light that will not inconvenience the Amaro in our care. I think this one's the best. Cute, isn't it? And if it stops working, you need only bring it to me and I'll get it back in working order straight away. A glowing flower! I've never seen one of those. I'll bet you've never seen something so amazing before, have you? But this is only the beginning. If you like, I can teach you about all kinds of rare and wondrous plants. Talk about things you've never seen before. How does it glow like that? Believe it or not, it's seaweed, a unique variety that glows in the dark. I first discovered it when fishing off the coast of Calusia. Curious methods notwithstanding, what matters is that the children all seem delighted, don't you think? Oh, except for him. My father looked so happy when he saw the night sky. So even though deep down I was scared, I didn't want to say anything. It's not so bad, though. So long as we've got all those little lights up there and ours down here, it's like a whole new world when the sun's not out. A new world with new things to see and places to explore. And we wouldn't have it if the night never came in the first place, would we? Wow, what are those? So many explosions. They're like flowers blooming. A little surprise I cooked up for the children with the Exarch's help. Fireworks. And a taste of home for you, I'm told. The Mean was all I had after I lost my own child along with my husband. All the love I would have given them I poured into my work for the Crystarium instead, hoping to fill the hole in my heart, or at least help me to pretend it wasn't there. Damn, she lost her child and her husband. Whether it was right or wise to try, I don't know, but seeing these little ones' faces lit up in the dark, I feel I can finally say I don't regret it. Those two would have enjoyed this, I reckon. But they'd want us to enjoy it for ourselves, too, as would all our other loved ones who couldn't be with us here today. Remember, Anne, the best way to honor the dead is to live. Wise words. And that'll do it. We've accomplished the golden mean there. So I guess what we'll do offline before our stream tomorrow or over the next few days is I'll get all my other crafters leveled up to 80 as well. We won't bother doing that on stream here. And we'll be ready to start into Endwalker properly at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, I guess. So let's see. I can't even... yeah, I guess I can set up a raid here, I think, still, even though I can't turn off my... do anything with my OBS here. Let's see. Find somebody we can raid into. Let's see who's... Well, there's Neon Genesis still. He's doing his deal here. He's playing Final Fantasy 14 still. Anybody else I want to hit? Let's head on over to him. Take just a moment here, and the stream, my stream's going to keep going, or it's because I can't, I don't want to kill OBS just from the task manager or anything like that. So we'll get the raid done here, and then I'll continue to work on what's going on with this crazy monitor of mine here in the display. All right, let's see. Let me get this started. Neon. Neon Genesis. All right. Well, anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you all tomorrow, or some of you, if you'd prefer to stop in to see how our Endwalker stream gets started tomorrow. We'd love to have you. Of course, be here with us possibly Monday and definitely Wednesday and Friday for Infinite Undiscovery if you enjoy that game as well. We'll get right into Neon Genesis now. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you happen to be in the world today. Take care of yourselves. Here we go with the raid.